With the migrant crisis at the southern U.S. border worsening, the so-called services offered by human smugglers are in high demand. For part of their journey, Mexican cartels are recruiting teenagers on the U.S. side of the border. Alasdair Baverstock reports.
The US-Mexico border, where the US government estimates more than 1,000 undocumented migrants evade the Border Patrol on a daily basis and cross into the continental United States. Many of those who successfully avoid immigration authorities are guided by human smugglers, and around El Paso, Texas, there's a common route. This is Mount Cristo Rey, a hill to the west of Ciudad Juarez in Mexico and El Paso, Texas. And this is the US-Mexico border. But as you can see, the border wall doesn't extend into this very rugged terrain. And the fact that the city of Sunland Park, New Mexico, is less than a kilometre from where I'm currently standing has made this area one of the most transited along the entire length of the US-Mexico border by undocumented migrants and the human smugglers who guide them.
If you're going to do something bad, then do it properly.
This man introduced himself to us as El Coyote, a Mexican man native to the border region. He's well past retirement age, yet he's one of the most successful human smugglers in this region.
Our business is in the export of undocumented migrants. My job is to receive them here in Mexico and to put them in the United States using my own methods.
But once inside the US, the migrants need drivers who take them away from the border and into the country where immigration authorities are less of a concern. Many of them are teenagers.
They're all kids.
Indeed, US Border Patrol data confirms 1/4 of drivers caught smuggling migrants last year in the El Paso corridor were under the age of 18, and mostly American. The reason? Migrants are typically shielded from the full force of the law.
My experience has been that minors are usually not charged. Typically, the United States government does not pursue criminal charges against them.
With a low chance of facing consequences, for working class kids, the illicit rewards can be hard to turn down.
The driver is paid between $5,000 and $6,000.
Javier Perea is the mayor of Sunland Park, New Mexico, the town at the foot of Mount Cristo Rey, and says tackling the situation starts in the schools.
One of the things that we as a municipality are doing and try to focus on is making sure that we have a connection with law enforcement and our youth, and where people, if they do have information, that they can go to law enforcement and we can prevent these type of issues or this specific targeting of our youth.
As Mexican human smugglers exploit more American teenagers, communities here also fear for the future, as cartels often recruit those young drivers for even more dangerous work after they turn 18. Alasdair Baverstock, CGTN, at the US-Mexico border.